Hi guys, hi Joey.
Hi Jocelyn.
Welcome back. It's so nice to see you again.
Thank you as well.
And this is?
This is my mom, Lisa.
Hi Lisa, I'm Jocelyn. So nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too.
Thank you for being here today. This is the most important visit that Joey will have in my office, so I'm so grateful that you came. Thanks for taking time out of your day.
Sure.
Also, Joey and I had the chance yesterday to go over, we had an exam, some x-rays, and I kind of explained to him what I do here. So would you mind if I just took a minute and explained to your mom what I explained to you yesterday to catch her up to speed so that we're all on the same page?
Not at all.
Okay, cool. So, Lisa, you probably remember from school that the most important system in the human body is the central nervous system. It's made up of your brain and your spinal cord. Together, the nerve system controls every function in the body. It's so important. So as you can see on this little chart here, the brain sends messages down the spinal cord and out these spinal nerves to different organs. These messages control every function in the body. Every cell, tissue, organ, it's all controlled by the nerve system. The spine, the vertebra, they protect the spinal cord. So it's super important that the spine is in correct alignment so that the spinal cord is able to get the messages from the brain out to the body. So as a chiropractor, what I look for are misalignments along the spine that is going to interfere with the message from your brain to your body. It's kind of like if you want to have a green grass, a green yard, what do you need to do?
Water it.
Water it, right. So you put your hose out in your grass and you turn on the water, but what happens if there's a kink on the hose somewhere?
The water stops
Right.
to the grass.
Right, so the water doesn't get to the grass can't get green, and it's just like that in the human body. If there's a kink in your spinal cord somewhere, anywhere along this path, the message can't get out to the body from the brain, or the body can't get a message back up to the brain. So it's the same thing as if you want a green grass and you don't have water for it. If you don't have a message coming down from your brain out to your body, you don't have true health. So it's my job as a chiropractor to find these kinks along your spinal cord and correct them so that your body and your brain connect and can communicate again. It's kind of like my way of, I want your grass to be green. Okay? Okay, so after going over everything yesterday, I want you to know that you are in the right place. I can help you.
It's great to
Okay.
hear.
So he presented with low back pain and restless legs, and chiropractic has a great track record on helping those. Right here in this journal article from the Chiropractic Manipulative Therapies Journal, this was actually published just this May, so 2 months ago, it goes over how effective chiropractic treatment is for low back pain, and it's the best out there. It's better than medicine, physical therapy, anything. So I'll send this on with you as well so you can read it, but chiropractic has a great track record on helping low back pain. Next, I just want to just go through what we kind of found. Do you remember yesterday we took x-rays of you, and I found that you have phase 1 degeneration going on in your spine. So
Okay.
right here I have a little pamphlet that you can read about degeneration too. But degeneration, there's typically 3 phases. Phase 1, 2, 3 degeneration, and I found that you're in the first phase of degeneration in parts of your spine. So your x-ray here, this is your spine, this is the low back area of your spine, and these little disc spaces should be all the same height. The fact that they're not means that there's degeneration going on in some of these areas. Also, sometimes the body goes through degeneration to protect itself, so the body is kind of laying down new bone to stop different movements. So
Okay.
you can tell that there's new bone being placed down to kind of protect the body. We can stop degeneration. I don't know how far we can reverse it, but we can stop it. So you're in the right place for that. And I also found some degeneration in your neck x-ray as well. So we will be doing some work here. I'll get to that in just a minute. But so your exam findings do you remember when I had that little prickly pinwheel and I ran up and down your legs, different
Yes.
areas? Remember he could feel it up here, but when it got down here, he didn't have the same sensation. So that was another cue that we're having. I found some subluxation there, and some of the tests, just you tested positive on some orthopedic tests. And when I palpated you, when I touched your spine, he had some areas of tenderness, and to me and misalignment, and that's a sign of subluxation as well. So we found subluxation. It's the root cause of your pain, and I want to get you out of that pain. So what I want to do now is I want to take you through a month of intense chiropractic treatment, and I want to do 3 adjustments a week for 4 weeks, and then I want to re-examine you and reevaluate what's going on. I want to see if your sensation is better, if the tests are better, if the tenderness is better. And so I want to do just specific chiropractic adjustments 3 times a week for 4 weeks. And I also want, after the first week, I'm going to incorporate some new exercises. But I first wanted to start with the chiropractic, and then we'll incorporate exercises to kind of stabilize the low back and the core area to kind of help prevent pain and strengthen that area. So we definitely want to get started as soon as we can. And I put together a care plan for you. So it shows, I called your insurance company, and I found that you've met your deductible for the year, which is awesome. So they said that they will pay for 3 adjustments, and that'll be, adjustments are $40 each. So they're going to take care of $120 just like that. You can see here, so I removed what the insurance is going to pay for.
Okay.
So you'll just have to pay for the other amount. And this is an estimate. I want you to know, like, if your body starts healing faster or responding to my care faster, we don't need this many. But it sometimes takes longer. It kind of just depends on how long the subluxations have been there, how bad the degeneration really is. So it's going to take a process. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes,
We're going
it
to play
does.
it by ear and see how you're doing week by week and adjustment by adjustment.
Okay.
So we will, this is your grand total,
Okay.
and we take cash, check, charge, whatever is easier for you. And as soon as you're ready to get started, we'll get started.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay?
Sounds really good.
Do you have any questions for me?
Will the treatment be ongoing?
So the treatment, my goal is to get him out of pain first.
Okay.
That is why you're here, right? You came in for pain.
Sure.
As you probably have seen a lot of patients in my office, they all presented with a case. They had symptoms. They had a pain. Now they realize after getting out of pain, they're here for their health. They just want the brain and body connected, and that's what I do. I reconnect the brain back to the body, and then the body heals itself because it's an amazing thing. So I'm going to get you out of pain first because that's the priority, and then we'll reevaluate in a month after this, and we'll see how you're doing, and we can drop down the adjustments depending on how you're doing, and we eventually want to get you on a maintenance care plan so that you're just maintaining the health, and we'll just play it by ear. But for now, I want to focus on getting you out of pain, and then we'll move toward the health, the wellness, the maintenance side of things.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Lisa, is that clear?
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
great.
cool. And I think once you realize, you'll see the changes that Joey is seeing. He'll be able to sleep better from his restless legs, his low back pain. You might want to get checked too. So
I was wondering if there was like a family plan or something.
there is. We can talk about that for sure. But for now, let's just get Joey started, and I want to get him adjusted before he leaves tonight, and answer any questions you have, and let's just get after this.
Sounds great.
Any questions?
No,
Okay.
we're good.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lisa.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Thank you.